Hey guys, welcome yet again to another Showdown sweep. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got ourselves a Cornerstone OGERPON sweep. This one's gonna be really hard to explain as well. So yeah, or at least the interesting ones to say. So yeah, so we actually managed to get an OGERPON tail mask sweep, and we also got a Wellspring sweep here. So I actually said this before. I'm not sure if I was gonna actually include the some of these sweeps there. But I actually still got all the three ones, and I want to include one in. So, I mean, I actually get this one during my theme teams and sweeps, or my theme team and all that stuff. So, I might as well include this one. So, this one is going to be kind of interesting to explain. I mean, I already have explained this one on the Wellspring one. Now, pretty much with this Coverstone, or some of these OGERPONs, they pretty much has no differences between them much ever. The only difference between them is whether if they're running a mask or not. Now, they do change one thing. So, with their abilities of terrorizing and their ability stays in. So, basically, like the OGERPON, the normal OGERPON gets Defiant, as well getting their terrorize, it gets 1+ on speed. The Cornerstone one gets 1+ defense and also has 30 as ability, or at least once it gets terror, it gets its 1+ defense with it. Which, by the way, by far, I'm going to say this one, this is by far the worst thing they ever decided to get a defense buff. But then again, of all Coverstone, or the OGERPON's abilities and some of the strategies, I'm going to say by far, Wellspring is by far the most disappointing. Even though it's my favorite one, it has to be the most disappointing one of them all. Because special defense with water absorb, who's actually going to bait that one? Actually, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, we pretty much, pretty much it's going to be just an example. So, the Heart Flame Mask, fire with the Ivy Cudgel, and the water one, water, pretty much used. So, the only difference between the OGERPONs and all that stuff with the mask is their ability of using their signature move, Ivy Cudgel, which depends on which form you're on. It also changed the special attack, or the physical attack on this. So, for example, if I'm a Cornerstone one, the Cornerstone mask wearing the OGERPON wearing the Cornerstone mask, it'll turn its grass type Ivy Cudgel to a rock type. Same with the Heart Flame, turn Ivy Cudgel to fire, and the Wellspring, well, turn to water. So we thought about some strategy looking at the OGERPON, and I wanted to try something with its sturdy ability and come up with some cool set. So this one was during my theme team, and pretty much I just went straight off the bat on the first battle here. There won't be no setup required on this first battle here. I just virtually just send it in and just managed to see if I can get this attempt. So I hope you enjoy this this amazing OGERPON sweep, and let's see if I don't get this one without a fail. Alright, enjoy the OGERPON Cornerstone sweep. So basically in this battle here, we pretty much got, for some reason, got a leaf bladed by the iron leaves, having a focus sash. Why would you run focus sash on an iron leaves? You know what? Nobody will know in this point because nobody saw the second battle or first battle here. So let's get the actual sweep here. So basically on this battle here, we got an actual battle here, and I hope you enjoyed this one. So pretty much in this second battle here, we're gonna get this actual Ogerpon sweep here, and hopefully let's just hope that first battle's never gonna be mentioned ever again. So I hope you never saw that one. So yeah, let's get to the actual first battle here, and the only battle apparently, because that was the only you got to see this one. So we got a tricked Mimikyu who's changed my choice spec, or my focus energy, or scope lens to a choice scarf. So that means I'm going to be locked into whatever the one move I got, and that's overheat, sadly. And now they're going to go swap into the Cycle Zor. So I thought they're going to be a Shed Tail set, but they're going to go for the Shift gear instead. Huh. Shed Tail and Shift gear is almost kind of similar, same in the name. Anyway, so they're going to go for the Outrage on my Ninetales, and I knew this thing going to probably get confused on the second turn, so I was like, well, if they're going to go get themselves confused on the second turn, I might swap into Ogerpon and see if I can get this Ogerpon sweep. So, we got confused on the Ogerpon, or the Cycle Zor, and now, Ogerpon, time to sweep. Nothing like a rage quit at the end of the battle there. So I hope you enjoyed the OGERPON-CORNERSTONE sweep there. I just hope everyone's eardrum didn't explode as soon as I set it up. I hope everyone understand that was not my problem. Anyway, so let's explain the sweat. This cornerstone gives me a lot of sweat here. That's what I meant. But yeah, let's explain this cornerstone and sweep here and the strategy of this one. So obviously, I would have easily taken out the Cramorant with an Ivy Cudgel, easy peasy. And I managed to get all the moves almost at the first two battles. So I got the counter on the first one, but sadly I didn't get the one in the second one too much. But I got to at least use reversal a little bit more often, a little bit at least almost. But yeah, the only move I got really used in this one most likely was Ivy Cudgel. Now, Ivy Cudgel is pretty much its signature move, and basically, like I said in the explanation, Ivy Cudgel does a specific type of damage depending on which mask you're running. So if you're running the Cornerstone one, for example, your Ivy Cudgel that originally was a grass type one, that'll become a rock type instead. So essentially, it'll be a rock type based move instead of a grass type one. So it is a rather unique move, but it's still kind of a complicated one to explain. So yeah, and also, what was that sound? I thought I heard something. Anyways, no matter. So basically, this one we get a Sword Stance, Reversal, Counter, and Ivy Cudgel set with max speed, max attack, with 4 for defense. Cause, well, I guess you can definitely tell why exactly. And it's a little bit surprised because look at the defense. Look at the defense on this thing. That thing has the lowest defense. It has the lowest defense rather than special defense. So maybe it should have actually get a specific stats depending on which. These terrors. But then again, if you run obviously the heat one, well, that'll be different. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. So pretty much we have this one pretty much reversaling as soon as you get your sturdy activation, and if you're running a physical attacking, or if you're running any into a physical attacker, You can go for a counter and basically try and go for that massive big damage. However, if you do get outsped that one, well, that ain't something you can do anything about that. Now, how about now? You're probably wondering, well, why did you just run? Why just don't you have an equipped item? Well, I could run the cornerstone one, but the problem about this thing is that you have to have the cornerstone mask as an item in order to get this form of Ogerpon. Now, you can't just run the cornerstone without the cornerstone mask. You have to have it as an item in order to, preferably use this as a cornerstone in the form of it. So it won't be used as like if you do use a cornerstone one with without this mask and somehow get it access. Well, let's say hi to the creator about this game, because you're gonna have a little bit of a chat how legal and illegal is okay with showdowns, and especially gaming. So I have to have its mask in order to do it. So the only problem about this, weird about this, is that the teal one actually, of all mask or of all Ogerpons, has to not wear a mask. So surprisingly, that means the best one is actually technically, well, Ogerpon, the original, the teal one, instead of the other one. So it's cooler because that means you can run any item, and it technically, with max attack and stuff, well, 1+ in speed, sword dance, weakness policy, booyah, you've got a powerful teal one. But then again, that doesn't run exactly the best coverage moves, but still pretty cool ones. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed the fully Ogerpon sweep of Cornerstone, and we'll be going ahead and probably explaining or go for the final Ogerpon sweep, which is the Health Spring, or the Health Spring, the Hellfire one, or the Flame one. And yeah, see you guys then, and as always, stay lucky out there.